Controversy is likely to delay railway line under Northeast Frontier Railway in Manipur. BJP Manipur questions a non-declaration of list of NFSA beneficiaries in Kaishamthong Assembly constituency. MLA Lokin urges young students to strive for the best while they have parents' support. And JCILPS verifies 47 migrant workers doubtful of the authenticity of their documents. Hello and welcome to Impact News. You're watching Primetime English News and I'm Premi Thangjum with the top stories and latest news at this hour. Completion of railway line under construction of Northeast Frontier Railway may be a far cry as controversies for some affected areas remained unresolved till today. Although compensations for affected areas under Makwam village were paid, villagers claim many of them are rendered helpless as muddy water and earth dug out of railway tunnel is dumped on the farmland of the village, affecting huge areas of cultivable land. Villagers also claim that some vested persons try to misappropriate compensation for portion of Makwam village that falls under Section 2 Tupul to Imphal line. Villagers have been halting construction work for the Tupul-Imphal railway line since April 14th as authority failed to address their grievances. JAC formed against the apathy warned of banning the construction of Ziribam Tupul line from July 26 is free and fair compensation are not given to the affected owners of land.
Ziri to Marangsing section, Marangsing to Imphal section and Ani Khaidwe. Imphal to Marangsing section se dispute later. Haju Thungkulung Hariban Nupaduna, Mana case to Shalaga, Mana chain crack Hundigi. Aduda chain given Nupaduga, DC Moy district administration के सिंगा मोई पुलना resurvey लाख पसीदा मोई दी लाख तेरे अदुगा मोई दी underground का तो अपने ना state force लाख पने ना मोई लाख तेरे resurvey सत्य की बात कोई की से चांदो दी file process चलना बा मा ना यार मसा ना याबी मा ना याबी तेरे दी सीना सी याद है ना मोई के थपक में हम रेलवे में हम तो थिंगी बनी
18 months का प्रोजेक्ट है हम लोग का पास अभी 5 टनल है टनल नंबर 1, 2, 3, 4 and 7 1, 2 and 3 में शुरू हुआ वी जस्ट स्टार्टेड आवर वर्क बट स्ट्राइक होने के कारण में पूरा नुकसान हो गया स्लोप का प्रोटेक्शन नहीं दे पाया हम लोग जो काम चालू किया वो भी बारिश की वजह से ये हो गया.
Senior leader of BJP Manipur Pradesh, R.K. Sivchandra, today questioned why the list of the beneficiaries of National Food Security Act are not announced for Kaishamthong constituency, even as the act was launched 4 months ago in the state. Speaking at a press meet held at his residence at Kwakaitil Akamlaikai, R.K. Sivchandra also asked where have the PDS items of the constituency for 3 months prior to the launch of the act in April gone. He said it is shameful that the MLA of the constituency has been maintaining silence on non-distribution of PDS items to the people for the last 7 months. Sivchandra also added that information has been sought through RTI to check whether or not PDS items of the constituency for 3 months prior to the launching of the act have been withdrawn. If PDS items for the 3 months are found collected from the godown, then the MLA must distribute the exact quantity of PDS items to the beneficiaries or else BJP will launch a series of agitation against the MLA.
Kaishamthong dagi kaaba MLA na tha ahum bhok da ching ye laktra kanda jingthok pa natra jingthok ta ko na lakani but tha ahum si ching ye ndra tumin na phamjan na kai tawgi ge sini da aduga BJP gi oina su akoi tana jarga achauba khongjang ama akoi hau chang dawri food security act si matang da kari gino mayam ching si sumai sana be bo yam chau chau taw biu na ching da kai da kerosene da kai da tawra kamaina prajai seba taw dai no ching da kerosene da politics taw da na su pik pa paisa si da swai da mat na khot bagi wakhal lai raga da kamain taw dai no tha hum si gi ching puthok da ba yaroi khumbi ga da bani karam ma tam da pibi ga dai no taw da ne si farak turak taw we yaroi.
A large number of women and youth of Kurai constituency today stormed the Porumpat police station following arrest of Ningthaucham Premila, 43, wife of N. Manauba of Kurai Sejor Lekai. Porompat police arrested Premila, who is a prominent face of action against malpractices in the implementation of National Food Security Act in Kurai constituency, was arrested this morning. Premila was also involved in picking up of bags of rice from Fair Price shop agents and depositing them at Imphal East DC or Porompat police station in protest against distribution of less quantity of rice, grains and discrepancies in providing cards to beneficiaries. The protesters shouted slogans against Premila's arrest and demanded her immediate release. She was later released by the police. A large number of protesters took out a rally against the distribution of less quantity of rice and non-issue of cards to beneficiaries in Kurai constituency. They were stopped at Lamlong Bazaar when they tried to approach the residence of Kurai MLA Dr. N.G. Bijoy.
Maram later ma Fabianoi, Hagi the Huranba, agent, Natraga, Kilo Traundo, Pigany, and Eki Wangada, Lautoi, Emily doing a pow, Highway campaign, police in the Prostore, Adu police quickly convinced our Manipur Punamakta, Ek as a violet of the Moina, Emily and Natraga, agent and Natrakan, Angamakarna, Karabra Kilomanga, people Karam Nantarupiva, Mafam Madang Kangaba, Ek as a Angao Pig Ekma Wallen was there, Masi, never get up the Kurai in the Pimiam, Donner me, my arms, Masi, Yawanes, I'm a people learning a city.
Volunteers of Kanglaipa Consumer Affairs Association Kakao seized 43 bags of rice which were sold at a higher price at some shops in Yaripok Bazaar today. Later, they handed over the rice to NNYK Club Yaripok Top Chingtha to be sold at the locals at Rs 12 per kg. The money collected was then handed over to the shopkeepers. Nambol MLA Namairakpam Loken has urged the young students to strive for the best while they still have the support of their parents. Speaking at the felicitation of meritorious students belonging to Namairakpam family who excelled in the class 10 and 12 examinations today, the MLA expressed concern over the lack of discipline among the students. He said the state is facing crisis due to the lack of respect for the parents and the elders among the educated people. The felicitation was organized by Namairakpam Sagai Development Trust in Kainau. He urged the students not to waste time but work hard to realize their dreams to be successful in life.
Ima ipa ko oina ka nakoi na tamning liba mahidu tamna na mo kona bada ima ipa da oino adu na taban na taba porta chan na planta phijet ki sakchet ki atom do oina ima ipa da oina baduna ngasi da nungai ba kyal da tungda na ko da pi da la kani.
The MLA maintained that the number of students going to other states has come down due to the efforts by the Congress government to establish various educational institutions in the state. He said that the BJP has been falsely accusing the government. Loken insisted that even though the BJP is ruling in the center, the party will not be able to form government in Manipur.
Modi payna thagal ba kagu duna aduna sidai da BJP da masida luching badali luching pure oi ba mayam se anambana magi kendra reject to graba adu mami oi mayam pro BJP da ullana no to bani.
As announced earlier, Joint Action Committee on Inner Line Permit System today verified 47 migrant workers at its office and found many of them without proper identification documents. JCILPS also appealed to contractors to stop smuggling of migrant laborers in the state. Speaking to media at the JCILPS office at Sega Road, convener in charge BK Moirangcha said interstate buses and wingers involved in bringing in migrant workers without proper documents must come and talk to JCILPS or face stringent action. JCILPS also demanded that the government must give time to first discuss a new draft bill with the committee before it is passed in the assembly. Moirangcha also maintained that migrant workers who have no identification papers or duplicate copy of identification papers will be deported to their respective states tomorrow.
warep laina masagi saktakte yaudaba mayam pusileba busing aduga wingersing ngasi hayeng chida JCLPS ki office ta aikoi unaraga masigi ba waroisin nama puraknaba aikoi na appeal tauri manpur manung de leiriba dugumba contractors sing asina makoina contractor kana pusilakpani haiba pusileba contractors sing ase koi the phawriba wakal makoi genosi masi JCLPS na ngaktabu ngamde thika tauriba contractors sing asina siu mathabaga se matungda makata na amon tawidana appeal tauri manpur government ge website tagi makoina preparation tawduna leire haiba makhoi proposal draft adu ngasi phawda koi yengminamgi tanja su pidri assembly da bill si puthokpa nangi nangde haidana madugi chehet naba kaya sing bi thoktanaba khar nganna koi da yengmi khudong chawda pigadawni.
JAC formed against the declaration of former JCILPS convener Khomdram Ratan Wanteg began relay hunger strike demanding removal of wanted tag on Khomdram Ratan and immediate implementation of ILPS in Manipur at Singtamai Thongkong today. Soyam Brajamani, age 62 of Singtamai Pebia Pandit Laikai, Khomdram Momon, age 73 and Khomdram Dimarani, age 35 of Singtamai Mongkang Lambi underwent the relay hunger strike covering their mouth with a black cloth from 7 this morning. Media coordinator of the JAC Thongam Dara said there is no use of having a government if it has so far failed to take any concrete step to protect the indigenous people of the state. He said the declaration of Khomdram Ratan Wanteg is a ploy to suppress the ILPS movement and urged for immediately revocation of the wanted tag on Ratan. Dara also added that the government must expedite the process of passing a new bill acceptable to all stakeholders in the state next assembly session. He said if the government fails to fulfill the desire of the people on the matter, more intense form of agitation may erupt in the state.
Mahatma Gandhi, father of the nation, Jati Mapa, Sin Sanction Giba, Kongjung Dugi, Tungin Zaraga, going a Sidagi Kotang Sara Henba, Gitabaki Sanction Bahjavani, a going a Sayuk Puntaretagi, until Gipung Manga Pavada, Hosi Pambiri by Imasing, or Imasing Chinahek, PSC Hegloba, second phase of Nupasing, Sanjelaga, Ahing Chupa, Sarah and Magi, Kongjang Sanction Zagani, Ratangi Matakta, Tamiba, Wanteshi Lokto, Aduga, Maram Zada by Fire, Lokto, Haidana, Sanjeli, Kongjang Che, Hek Pangri Pau by Kotang Sarah and Magi, Kongjangasi, left in a Sanction Gigani.
JAC formed against a brutal assault on Dr. Gyaneshwar at Reams Hostel at the midnight of May 16 has warned of intense agitation if their demand for punishment of the culprits falls on deaf ears. Speaking at a press meet at Manipur Press Club, JAC's co-convener R.K. Tombisana said it is unfortunate that neither the Reams Authority nor Lamphel Police has taken any action on this matter. She added that the JAC has already told the police that the details of the incident can be obtained from Kuraijam Debarani of Kurai, Konsam Laikai.
Lampen Piesta, Marik Chumba Pogdam Chiloina Lake Rabaneva, Adunga Sipauba, Debrani Kauraga Warisai Hiraga, Mabu Paba Punba, Bita Tamdana, Nyongi Matungina, Topam Topa Tabatoma Pawalokat Pirakte. Aduga Reams Authority na magi masa masuma solaga ngasi paubada pendaba ma phongdok pa leikide chap chaba pinpoint tauriba Debrani bu athuba matamda phabiraga mangondagi statement lauraga achumba langla langjin thibiu karigumba thirakta bataragadi akanba hesitation changchinnaba phangdri phawu chu changchin gani haibu wafam che amda laujari.
Jawaharlal Nehru Institute of Medical Sciences has been providing free treatment to poor patients who cannot afford the medical expenses. Kurailatpam Bijia, a resident of Hairangoithong Maibam Laikai, was admitted to the hospital for free treatment today. Her limbs have been paralyzed for the last 2 to 3 years as she could not afford to get her appendix operated on time. Speaking to media, JNIMS Director Professor Laishram Devan said the hospital has taken this initiative to strengthen the bond between doctors and patients. He further said the hospital will sponsor Bijia's treatment and the doctors will do their best. He also appealed to the people to support and encourage the initiative.
Taseng masigi pandam di doctor singa patient singa relation si khara phananaba adi masa gap leitanaba aduga koigi public lesu JNIMS na tawjiri se support tawirang ba haibagi pandam madu adugi thim du khoina masigi khongthang lokasabani aduna patient friendly yamna oiba hospital ama JNIMS se ohenabagi pandam da khoina tawjabani se mayam su support tawiya form su thamjari.
Outstanding students and players in Chingmairong area were felicitated today at Sinam Shyama Devi Town Hall. The event was organized by Association for the Promotion of Meritorious Students of Chingmairong. A state-level quiz competition was also held to mark the silver jubilee of the association. Ragailong Youth Club today felicitated meritorious students who excelled in class 10 and 12 examinations at a function held at Ragailong Women's Society Hall. 44 students from Ragailong village were presented with gifts as an encouragement. A literary meet was also held at the event. "23 students of Kangla Sagomsang in Lamla Assembly constituency who excelled in the class 10 and 12 examinations were felicitated by Northeast Trainees Association at Kangla Sagomsang Community Hall. The meritorious students were presented with gifts at the function. Basikong Gram Panchayat office constructed under Rajiv Gandhi Panchayat Saksakrikaran Abhiyan RGPSA was inaugurated today. As a part of the inauguration, students from the Gram Panchayat who passed the class 10 and 12 examinations in first class division were felicitated at the Basikong Pantoi Bazar Community Hall. Certificates, cash prizes and gifts were presented to 60 students at the event. A mega free health camp was held on the third foundation day of the Ningthibi Manipur at Oriental Club and Kongman Mangzil Primary School today. Eye checkup, dental checkup, kidney function screening tests, etc. were conducted at the camp by a medical team from Cool House Dental Clinic, Aadharsh Laboratory and Aribam Eye Home and Ningthibi Optics. Medicines were also given free of cost to the patients. BJP Kumbi Mandal State Councillor Wang Kim India claimed that Mandal member Dr. K.H. Menjor is the sole bankable candidate in Kumbi for the upcoming general elections. Speaking at a press meet at Manipur Press Club, he said the people of the constituency no more favor the present Kumbi MLA S. Bira and the former MLA in Mangi. He said the people of the constituency will extend support to Menjor.
Kumbi Kendra Asida Asigumba Menjor Sibu, my pak pang Nabagidamakta, ticket PB Piragadi, Sweden my pakani, Atopa P Gitargadi, Atopa Nakalamada, Cyclone Hunkibagum Hunkiba Yabai Kandisa Leba, my pahaning ba, development pajaning ba, I call you Tungi Sakalaning Bapolado, Madukatani.
An earthquake measuring 3.2 magnitude on Richter scale hit Chandal this morning at 8. Another medium intensity earthquake measuring 4.5 on the Richter scale hit Gujarat. According to the National Center for Seismology, the quake occurred at 9:25 a.m. at a depth of 10 kilometers. There were no immediate reports or loss of life or property in both incidents. We'll take a short commercial break. We'll be back in a short while. Keep watching Impact News.
Upon Fitness Center in Manipur की क्वालिटी चौबो केस प्राइस ओरिबा 6 स्टेट लेवल ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन चैलेंज 2016 पाक चरगनी अगस्त रेट प्रिलिमिनरी राउंड नवंबर 3 ता फाइनल राउंड लोइन ग्रैंड फाइनल नवंबर 23 दा कंपटीशन असि थाउंगी मनुंग दा मसागे रुंबा हेनबा मदि वाट पमियो सिंगना मसागे नॉर्मल वेट थमदुना चुंग फिरल चाबा चांगदमनबनी सरुक याबियो फर्स्ट पोजीशंस 1 लाख सेकंड पोजीशन 40000 थर्ड पोजीशन 20000 फोर्थ पोजीशन 10000 फाइव पोजीशंस 5000.
Welcome back after the break and you're watching Primetime English News. All Manipur Scheduled Caste Association has alleged that there were loopholes in the Manipur Civil Services examination conducted by Manipur Public Service Commission MPSC. The association said it will file a PIL to the High Court of Manipur or the Supreme Court. Speaking to media at Manipur Press Club, Secretary of the association Moirangthem Gyanel Singh said there is no separate cut-off mark for the reserved categories. He said there is same cut-off mark for the unreserved OBC and SC, while there is a separate cutoff mark for the ST. Gyanal alleged that this has denied opportunity to many deserving OBC and SC candidates.
Schedule caste, schedule tribe OBC candidates na merit list yawbang maboidi madu open category dum yawgi dum neduga adi OBC ki lady ba schedule caste ki lady ba tribing ki reserve lady do adu dadi adjust to roiba reserve asagi lady be reserve chitu dum kaidana dum lei gadong ne si koi MBS na to bidre ai bani adu MBS na beka sobe khaktan na constitution ba violate to re reservation policy violate to re duna exam ji quas to biro to piro MBSC singumba MCS ki beka conduct to fit oide Union Public Service Commission da UPSC sin thopiro anubo beka fresh lobiro result ji satna bayara roi sine koi na haijirista.
Cultural Forum Manipur has condoled the demise of all India-approved artist Ningthaujam Itomcha of Hairok Part 1, Haituk Pokpi on July 16th at the age of 94. Itomcha was a recipient of State Kala Academy Award in 2011, Sangeet Ratna in 2012 and the Cultural Forum Lifetime Achievement Award in 2012. Okenjit Sandham's book Narendra Modi and Naga Peace Accord was launched today by senior journalist and former AMJO President A. Mobi. The book launch was held at Sangai Express Conference Hall at Sega Road. A. Mobi said the book of Okenjit Sandham will help in understanding the Naga political issue and peaceful settlement of the issue. Okenjit is a journalist based in Kohima and had worked for the Statements and Hindustan Times. He is the editor of Northeast Press Service.
Yamna Sumba, Sweden, Utokada put on an company for the Nine Modina government part of the same river for the peace, the course, time frame do, the Lanto Kuzu, Makum Having and the on progress, the speedy Geroni, progress me, Yam Tunisia, Yana Kalimadu, Poison no item again.
31-year-old Rhythms of Manipur's new production, Nongju Tantha, rhythmic range showered yesterday in a performance at Manipuri Jagoi Marup Golden Jubilee Stage, Lamboi Kongnangkong. The music ensemble directed by Haubam Nisheshwar Singh is a fusion of folk and ethnic music of Manipur, Hindustani classical ragas and Western classical music. Director of Information and Public Relations, Megha Chandra Kongbam, Director of JN Manipur Dance Academy, L. Upendro Sharma, and Padma Shri awardee Guru S. Thanil Singh, among others, attended the event. Now some sports news. Imphal West District Rifles Association is hosting the 7th Imphal West District Shooting Competition 2016 from July 28 to 31 for shooters of Imphal West District at Kuman Lampak Shooting Range. Intending shooters of Imphal West may contact El Tomba Sai Shooting Coach at Kuman Lampak Shooting Range from 6:30 am to 9:30 am by July 25th. Manipur team left Imphal today to participate in the 5th Traditional Wrestling Championship and 5th Pankrashand National Championship to be held in Pune from July 22nd to 24 under the aegis of National Traditional Wrestling Federation India. The team of 25 wrestlers, 23 Pankrashand athletes and officials was flagged off at Kuman Lampak Sports Complex. Upendro is the first Indian to complete the 7,000-kilometer long Trans Am bike race. Thaudam Upendro Singh is a software professional from Bangalore and a native of Thaudam, Manipur. His passion for cycling developed when he became a part of cycling community called Bangalore Bikers Club in 2010. He had competed in 600 km in 2011, 1,000 km in 2012 ride organized by Bangalore Brigade, and the lone finisher in a touch 1,240 km brevet in 2013. Trans Am bike race is about 7,000 km long race along a typical touring route through high mountains, dense forests and country routes connected by bits of highway and small towns, and solo on-all self-support that is facilities help and support that is available commercially along the route. One cannot take help from another rider, friends or families. Medalists of the 33rd and 43rd Glenmark National Sub-Junior and Junior Aquatic Championship held in Bangalore were felicitated today at Nongpok Panthoy Bishanglen, Kongba. The felicitation was jointly organized by Manipur Swimming Association and Nongin Integrated Business Solution. Mention may be made that Hiren Sagulsem created 3 national records and bagged 3 gold and 1 bronze. Mahananda Thokchom created 1 national record and bagged 1 gold, and Yaipabi Thaudam also won 1 gold in National Sub-Junior Championship. Laikuram Riki Singh clinched a silver in National Junior Championship. YAS Assistant Director Coaching Tensubam Thauba, Nongin Integrated Business Solution Board of Director H. Basantakumar and members of Manipur Swimming Association, among others, attended the event. Before we end, let's take a look at headlines once again. Controversy is likely to delay railway line down the Northeast Frontier Railway in Manipur. BJP Manipur questions non-declaration of list of NFSA beneficiaries in Kaishamthong Assembly constituency. MLA Loken urges young students to strive for the best while they have parent support. And JCILPS verifies 47 migrant workers doubtful of the authenticity of their documents.